How often do you think about credit?
You got me. You got me.
The why, the how, the pitfalls, the benefits. I'm Troy Millings, and together with my partner Rashad Bilal, we have been financial educators under the Earn Your Leisure banner.
Come on, man.
What's up?
And in this series, we've partnered with Chase Freedom Rise to talk to the next generation about credit, confidence, and specific steps to building something real. This is Foundation Forward, Episode 1. When is it time to start your credit journey?
My name is Jaiden Wilson. I live in Santa Barbara, California.
It's a really beautiful day today.
I am studying economics. I have my real estate license. I have an IT internship, and I work at a local restaurant. I've seen my parents. They're definitely a big inspiration for me on why I work so hard. Seeing my dad do his job and just see how my mom handles our finances, they've had me understand a different side of things where it's saving money on everything. It's every day. That extra $10 that you save here, it's gonna mean something down the line. By talking to a financial expert, I hope to learn different ways I can improve my credit usage and my credit score and how I can get loans in the future for when I buy a house.
51% of Gen Z express a general aversion to credit cards, describing them as giving them the ick.
What's up, man? How you doing?
What's going on, man?
Nice to meet you.
Troy.
Jaiden.
Pleasure to meet you, man.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing really good. Thanks for coming and taking time out of your day to come and see me.
Nah, man. Thank you for joining us. So, I hear you're a man of many hustles. Do you have any level of financial anxiety or fear, or does anything keep you up at night thinking about finances?
Definitely. When I turn around at 25 and I look at all these years I worked, all the money, and I realize I only have a very small fraction or none of it after all those years of working, what was the point of all of it? Every decision I make, money is probably the first thing that I think about. I mean, it's if everyone wants to go out to eat, it's $30, do I want to spend that? Everyone wants to go vacation somewhere, do I go do that? You can't start in the future, you don't have all of this time. It's you gotta start now. You have to start today. And it's when you learn about compound interest, and it's you gotta start doing it, you gotta do it early, It's the first 3 years could be millions of dollars in difference down the line. So it's that's my mentality, I would say.
68% of Gen Z report that credit card bills cause them stress and anxiety.
Have you started to have experiences with credit cards yet?
Yes, yeah, I have.
How's that been?
I got my first credit card when I first moved to Santa Barbara my freshman year. It's definitely been a learning curve because it's almost you're given all this power and you don't know really what to do with it. I was always kind of confused on I don't want to get another one and then that affect me down the line when getting another one. Or I also don't want to get one and then not have a use for it. I guess that's what I want to learn. It's just how can I make it work for me? How can I make this money grow?
Without question, Jaiden is a hard worker, and he reminds us of another hustler, a little further along on his journey, a creator, who has started to make his credit grow in the city that never sleeps.
When I came to college, I started majoring in computer science, majoring in economics for a little bit, political science, do something in politics. And I finally just I realized that I wanted to just study history. And probably just 2 months before I graduated, I made my first TikTok. That blew up, and that's when I made the decision to just start social media.
Khalil Green has been nominated for 2 Emmys, is a Peabody Award winner, Forbes 30 Under 30, and the first Black student president at Yale University. He is a Gen Z historian blending education and entertainment. We sat down with him to speak about his credit journey and any pearls of wisdom he may have for Jaiden.
When I got to college, there were students around me who, some of them had credit cards. I realized that making all these purchases and not doing it on a credit card was almost wasted potential because I could start building my credit. I could start thinking about how I can better my credit score. I mean, it feels so dumb now. You need to use the credit card to get a lot of the benefits from it. I didn't know how much it would affect me until much later on when I was applying for my first apartment. But luckily, I listened to that voice in the back of my head saying, okay, this is something you should start doing. I didn't always understand the difference between debit and credit cards.
Some people think a credit card is like a gift card, in a sense, whereas if you have a $2,000 limit, you're supposed to spend $2,000.
But I think it's probably even worse, because I feel I knew that, but I still spent up to the limit. Sometimes it just creeps up on you. Any work where you're hustling, you have odd jobs, you have really good months and you have really bad months. And you have to be intentional about finding somewhere in the middle that you can just put in your head for like how much you should spend month to month. So I have a good month, I have 10 brand deals, 5 viral videos, got 100K new followers. Then
Lit.
the money might...
It's super lit. It fluctuates,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, there's a moment in every young man's life when you get the credit card, and then there's a moment when that credit limit gets increased.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the ways to help build it is to be diverse.
Does rent factor in? Like, what other things should I be thinking about that I can like add in easily?
Yeah, I think credit utilization, that's a big piece of it, over 30%. How much debt do you have? The mixture is important. The length of it is important. So
Yeah.
they look at your credit from a percentage base point, and 15% of that score is going to be the mixture of credit. Another 15 is the length of your credit. So
Yeah.
how long have you had the credit? So really, it's a trustworthy system. And so if you factor all those things in and you keep a good standing, this is ways to improve your credit card, and you're going to see your limits increase. But this is the most important thing. You got to be disciplined.
What advice would you give to somebody that is 18 that's just enrolling in college?
I would say it's just start thinking about the long term. The important thing is to almost have faith in it. Faith that these long term, these small things that you do, getting a credit card, using that credit card, making your payments on time, getting a job, choosing a career that you're interested in, that they'll benefit you down the line, because it's gonna all come back to you and you just wanna look back and say, I made the right decisions. So just have faith that these small things will really pay off. I'd say to Jaiden, number one, I'm proud of you. Many people feel the pressure to choose one thing very early on in life. I didn't do that, and I'm very lucky because I didn't do that. Keep going, keep trying new things, and only settle on something when it feels right for you.
We are totally aligned with Khalil's advice to Jaiden, and we thought we'd add to it with Jaiden's own EYL and Chase Freedom Rise Foundation Forward checklist.
First, make a plan for your short term.
We're gonna add credit. We're gonna figure out how to leverage it.
Second, apply for a credit card specifically designed for someone with no credit history. Third, limit your credit usage and pay your bill monthly.
Credit utilization, debt, you wanna keep those things pretty low.
And fourth, actively monitor your credit report.
It was really eye-opening talking to them. It really was nice to have someone who like knew what they were talking about, who actually cared. And definitely, I'm gonna implement their plan and like get a new credit card for sure.
Oh, the future is bright, man. Jaiden is an impressive young man. What's the biggest takeaway?
Just how disciplined he was, especially with the financial peer pressure. That's real. Like, you know, for somebody that young to have that level of self-awareness, for the delayed gratification and, you know, willing to delay what he wants right now for the future, that's very mature.
And he's not focused on one thing. I think that's what I like the most. He's versatile. At some point, he's going to be leading a company, and the people that are at this restaurant will be working for him.